Hi everybody, I just want to talk to you briefly about plagiarism. I don't want to make this sound like I'm expecting people to plagiarize because most people in each class don't plagiarize. However, I do tend to find plagiarism in each of my classes, and I want to try and prevent this as much as possible. There are various links in the course that will teach you about what is plagiarism, what isn't. You can also go to the George Brown Library and you can ask questions from the librarian, or you can go to the online library and you can also see from there links that teach you about what is and isn't plagiarism. Basically, what I want to do here today is to show you ways that I kept the two forms of plagiarism that are the most common. They are copying and pasting information directly from the internet, or copying and pasting information and then trying to slightly change a couple of words here and there so that you can avoid being caught for plagiarism. These both are really easy ways these are both easy things for me to catch, so I'm just going to try and show you up front how I do that so that this can be avoided and we don't have to deal with this issue in this class. So I just want to show you quickly here, give you an example of how I find plagiarism. I can go through a paper and I will see all sorts of indicators that there may be plagiarism in a section. Sometimes people actually don't even change the font and they copy and paste it, and I can see right away that it's a completely different font than the rest of the paper, so that's a pretty good indication right away. Other times I can just tell that the language used is very different from the rest of the content. Other times I just go through things randomly just to check and make sure that no one is plagiarizing. So for example, let's take this sentence here. If I think potentially might be plagiarized, or I just randomly decide to check it, what I would do is copy and paste this sentence. So now I've copied and pasted that sentence. I go to Google, I paste it into Google, and let's see what pops up when I search it. Ah, look right there, Wikipedia. Popping up from Wikipedia. And I can see that in this case it is the very first sentence has popped up exactly. Okay, so this sentence here is exactly what it is. Some people may try and form plagiarism by slightly changing the wording of a sentence. Well, it's still pretty easy to catch, and if you didn't create the entire sentence yourself, then it is plagiarism. So here's the exact same sentence, except for the areas in blue I've changed. So I've moved things around a little bit, changed a few words. So let's see what happens. I'm going to copy and paste this one as well. Okay, so here we are again in Google. I'm going to paste it into Google, and I'm going to search it. And look, Wikipedia pops up again. So basically, those are two ways that I catch plagiarism. I am trying to be as transparent as possible by telling you right up front about this, and I really don't want to see anyone in this course get in trouble for plagiarism, receive any zeros at all. So please, please, please do not do it, because I am looking. Thanks. Bye.